Hello everyone, my name is Samra and I'm from Gusur, Punjab, Pakistan. I'm 19-year-old and today I will be talking with ChatGPT about a very inspiring topic, how to develop our reading habits and expand your minds. Reading is one of the best way to growth, learning and see the world with new eyes. But in today's fast digital life, many people forget how powerful books can be. So let's talk about how reading can truly change our lives. So let's start now. Hi ChatGPT, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing great, thank you. How about you? Hope you're having a good day so far.
ChatGPT, my first question is what does it really means to have a reading habits?
Articles or other reading materials. Over time, it helps expand knowledge, improve focus, and even boost creativity.
Okay, and my second question is why is reading so important for personal growth and success?
Absolutely. Reading is super important for personal growth because it exposes you to new ideas, perspectives, and knowledge. It helps improve your critical thinking and empathy, and it can also boost your vocabulary and communication skills. Plus, continuous learning through reading can open doors to new opportunities and ultimately contribute to success in both personal and professional life.
Okay, my next question is many people said they don't have time to read. What the best way to start?
Yeah, that's a common challenge. The best way to start is to begin with small, manageable commutes or waiting in lines. Over time, those little habits can really add up.
Okay, how can someone make reading a daily part of their life?
One effective way is to set a specific reading time each day, like in the morning with your coffee or before bedtime. Creating a cozy, inviting reading space can also help. Another tip is to set goals like finishing a chapter a day or joining a book club to stay motivated. Also, reducing screen time and replacing it with reading can be really beneficial. Ultimately, consistency and making it enjoyable are key.
Okay, how can reading help us thinking more clearly and creatively?
Reading broadens our perspectives by exposing us to diverse ideas, cultures, and ways of thinking, which in over time, all of this helps us approach problems with a more innovative and open-minded mindset.
Okay, Maya, ChatGPT, and my next question is: do you thinking it's better to read books or listen to audiobooks?
That's a great question, and it really depends on personal preference and lifestyle. Reading physical books can enhance focus and retention for some people, while audiobooks are fantastic for multitasking and can be more convenient. Ultimately, both formats have their own benefits, and a mix of both can be a great way to keep things balanced and engaging.
Okay. My next question is: how can students use their focus and understanding?
what they've read with peers or joining study groups can reinforce comprehension, and gradually increasing reading complexity helps build both focus and critical thinking skills over time.
Okay, what are the benefits of reading both fiction and non-fiction books?
Great question. Fiction helps boost empathy, imagination, and emotional intelligence by letting you experience different perspectives and worlds. Non-fiction, on the other hand, expands knowledge, sharpens critical thinking, and provides practical insights. Combining both types of reading leads to a well-rounded mind, offering both creativity and knowledge and helping in different areas of life.
Okay, what kind of books should beginners start with?
Or even young adult literature, as they tend to be engaging and approachable. For nonfiction, starting with topics you're passionate about, like self help, personal development, or even biographies, can make the journey enjoyable and motivating. The key is to pick something that keeps you engaged and curious.
How can we make reading more fun instead of a boring task?
Absolutely. One way is to choose books that genuinely excite you or spark curiosity. You can also set fun reading challenges, like reading a certain number of pages a day or exploring different genres. Joining a book club or finding a reading buddy can add a social and interactive element. And of course, creating a cozy, comfy reading nook with some.
Okay, do you think social media affect your instead in reading?
Positive and negative effects. On one hand, social media can introduce you to new books and create a community around reading, which can be motivating. On the other hand, it can also be distracting and lead to shorter attention spans, making it harder to focus on longer texts. Finding a balance and maybe setting some boundaries can help ensure social media complements rather than competes with reading.
Okay, what's the best time of the day to read? Morning and night?
It really depends on personal preference and your daily routine. Some people find that reading in the morning, maybe with a cup of coffee, helps set a calm and focused tone for the day. Others prefer reading at night as a way to unwind and relax.
Okay, how can we remember and apply what we read in daily life?
One great way is to take notes or highlight key points as you read and then review them periodically. You can also try summarizing what you've learned and even discussing it with others, which reinforces memory. Another effective method is to try to apply the concepts in real life, like by practicing new skills or reflecting on how the ideas fit into your experiences. Repetition and consistent practice really helps cement what you've read.
Okay, how does reading help us understand people's and emotions better?
Reading, especially fiction, allows us to step into the shoes of different characters, experiencing their emotions, challenges, and perspectives. This kind of empathetic engagement helps us understand human behavior and emotions more deeply. Plus, reading about diverse cultures and experiences broadens our emotional intelligence and makes us more compassionate and understanding in real life interactions.
Okay, thank you so much, ChatGPT. I learning that reading is not just a hobby; it's a journey that open the minds and grow the soul. To everyone watching, remembers once books can change our thoughts, and one thoughts can change your life. So pick up a book today, even if it's just a few pages, and start your journey of learning. If you like this conversation, don't forget like, shares, and comments in the below. See you all in the next video. Allah Hafiz.
That was such a lovely wrap up. I'm glad you found it helpful, and I totally agree. Reading really is a